I'm so late to the game and I can't fucking draw to save my life. Man, I'm working on it, but I just know it's not going to happen.
Well, I think that's something that's beautiful about cartoons is that I mean, I'm not a very good drawer in terms of yeah, I couldn't make a Renaissance painting. And like a friend of
Well,
mine,
yeah, but
he's a private personality, so I'm not gonna throw him under the bus too much. But
yeah.
he can't he sucks at drawing, and he knows it. But he draws the fucking funniest characters. He has that understanding of how to make a character funny. And I am so jealous of him and his ability because he just makes these little freakazoids that and just oh, this is a fairy. It doesn't look anything like that. It's just some weird Simpson lipped thing that he draws with his mouse in MS Paint. But
Hmm.
they are so funny. So I do think there is that kind of element, and South Park is one of the most popular shows
True.
of all time. I don't think anyone would say that's super beautiful, at
Very
least from a
true.
visuals perspective. So I think there is a huge leg
Right.
up when it comes to cartooning, where it's if you're funny, you can
Right.
make it work. Or at least visually funny. I guess there's different levels of humor, and it's the hardest thing to understand in the world. And once you try to analyze it, you immediately become unfunny, so you can't look at it too hard.
Sure. It's just about we got to figure out how best to show how we shine
Yeah.
within the medium. But uh, I was trying to figure out like not necessarily a gimmick, but I guess kind of kind of trying to figure out what visual style can I efficiently do to try and work within the systems that we have, because like they always say that you have to upload so frequently, or you got to do this or you got to do that to have any kind of a chance. And so
Sure.
between I mean, because you said you didn't initially start doing 2D, like you were trying to learn 3D, and then going into Blender is 2D within a 3D space.
Mhm.
Um, what did it just feel? Did this style that you're doing just feel more comfortable, or was it just efficient for you, or
Yeah,
how would you say you kind of settled into it?
it is just kinda the result of me, just drawing on influences over my whole life. I mean, I do I think 2D is better than 3D. I'm gonna come out and say that.
Oh, dude.
Controversial.
Oh, Maverick. We got a Maverick over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. But so it's and I also think as in 3D, I think works because it scales well. I'm just a one man band, so
Hmm.
I'm gonna stick to what I like. And I also do think 2D is better for one person operation because you don't need you need one talent, and that's drawing lines, and then understanding color theory maybe and composition. As opposed to if I was gonna make 3D, it's oh, I gotta understand how to model and how to rig and how to animate and how to light and how to yeah, make my computer run better. I'm sure there's all sorts of efficiency things you have to do. So it's just
Yeah.
yeah, it works better if a collaborative, big budget team project. But I do think that yeah, just the 2D quick and dirty cartoon does really work for I don't even remember what the original question is. Sorry, but
No, no. I
I
think
think
you've
it works
answered
for
it
just the smaller, yeah, more homely. I love the homemade, crappy, underdog aesthetic. I think a lot of cartoons, a lot of big budget cartoons, they're really embarrassed to be cartoons. They want to be live action.
Yeah.
But I think just owning it and knowing that you're a cartoon and knowing that some of it's gonna be really ugly and crappy looking and just trying to make it funny, that's an awesome thing. And I love doing it.
For sure. So all of the things on your channel right now were done in Blender.
Uh, Let me go look at the there's
Yeah.
a moment where I switched from Krita to Blender. Oh,
Okay.
Krita is just an open source Photoshop, for that's free for poor people.
Oh, I got you. Awesome.
Yeah,
Love accessibility.
yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, no, it was the bomb defusal one. That was ooh, yeah, that was the first one I did in Blender. The Nicolas Cage versus the terrible, horrible, no good, very scary bear. That was the
Okay.
last thing I did in Krita. I remember. Yeah,
Ah, all
and I was
right.
just, I kind of went all out on that one just because I was like, all right, this is the last time I'm dealing with this piece of junk software that I hate,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna make the switch to 3D and use lighting and 3D objects with 2D stuff in front of them and all
Yeah.
that jazz.
Yeah, the gold bars.
Oh yeah. Well, that was like where I was really trying to see like how much like of the 2D 3D hybrid stuff can you do,
Yeah,
and I learned
without it like
very
hitting some
quickly that
kind
I
of
was like, I'd rather just do mostly 2D and 99% 2D, and then like so I was kind of it was like very like over designed in that regard. It's those early ones where I was like, is Blender 2D 3D hybrid stuff like doable? Should I build a set in
hmm
3D space that I can move the camera around? And then
yeah.
I learned, no, it's faster just to draw backgrounds from different perspectives in 20 minutes really quickly and scribbly because I like that aesthetic anyways. So.
Interesting. Yeah, that's something that I was trying to figure out because what I was like planning to do for like my next attempt was going to be like, okay, well, I'll animate it, or I'll do the character work in Animate in Adobe, and then port it over as an image plane sequence into Blender, and then just draw the draw the background shit three-dimensionally, like make pieces or assets out of it, and then like construct it in a 3D space to try and, but it's probably just going to be incredibly inefficient to do it that that way. But
Yeah, well, it depends on what the scope of the project
yeah,
is.
for
Like if you're
sure.
doing planning something in the same world with the same like if I was gonna make something that was like 10 episodes instead of 1 minute, I probably would make I'd probably learn how to make 3D things look 2D because I think that does look it's a good look,
hmm
and just like make sets and backgrounds that were gonna be used over and over and over again that you could have like slightly different camera angles for variety's sake. I think that would be more efficient. But like it's economics, man. It's you have
Right.
to play
Yeah, you just got to figure out
the
what works.
efficiency game and the margins and what an hour of your time spent 3D modeling versus an hour of your time spent drawing backgrounds, like what's going to be more efficient.
Right. What can you stand doing more, kind of
Oh,
thing.
that's a big thing too. So much of what I do is like I know this is not the fastest way, but like I'm happier doing it this way. So that's how I'm going to do it.
Fantastic. Uh, are there any people that you like to follow or watch?
Sure. I mean, you already brought up Worthy Kids. They're
hmm
like, and once again, they use Blender too. I'm pretty sure,
Oh yeah,
or
they do.
some hybrid.
hmm
Where that was where I was looking at that and I was like, which also like I'm not super like into all of their stuff, but what I'm into is the fact that this is someone who seems to be doing whatever the fuck they want and it's working and people
Yeah.
love it. Like that is such like a beautiful inspiration
Yeah.
to me. So like I am a big thumbs up there. I don't like watch too much like YouTube content or like I mean like all the things I'm gonna name are the things that have like a billion views. Like Felix Colgrave is in other words like this is someone who's doing whatever the fuck they want and it's like it's awesome. Everyone loves it. Like those videos are legendary. Like that was like before I was doing cartoon stuff, but like I'd watch that and be like, damn, like this is something, not
Yeah,
nothing. Like
for sure.
and then in like the non internet personality space, like someone I haven't mentioned yet, I think is like everyone should check out their stuff. It's like a Japanese director. I'm gonna look up his name because I
Miyazaki.
speak Japanese. Miyazaki-san.
Uh,
Let me see. Yeah, Masaki Yuasa. I don't know if that's pronounced right. Masaki Yuasa, partner. But yeah, like I think he's a huge inspiration for me. He did the movie. Let's see if I can. It's a weird translated name, I think. Yeah, he did Night is Short, Walk On Girl, which I think is one of like the best animated movies of all time. Like just
oh,
like he's someone who's like and like the style is so unlike anything else. It's very just like does whatever the hell he wants. Like very scrappy, but also like at times really beautiful too. Like it's just it's a crazy. The worlds that he creates are crazy, and I'm like, so big thumbs up there. Huge
I'll have
inspiration.
to check that out. I'm not familiar. I think I think I think I think we've had a good talk.
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
I do want to thank you for agreeing to talk to a complete stranger that has no following at all.
Oh no. Hey, I want to thank you for making me feel so comfortable and being so friendly.
That means I'm at least half good.
No, no, for sure. No, you're great. Just
Oh,
like sing your praises. Like I am like someone. I'm a neurotic, twitchy person. All right, like I throw
really?
up before job interviews. Yeah, no. So the fact that like I didn't have to take a bathroom break to go retch or something during this means that like I'm very comfortable. I'm
Oh,
feeling good.
that makes me so incredibly happy, Zachary. Thank you so much for saying that. That's really, really sweet. Thank you. Oh, Oh, well, I was having a weird day, but now I feel great.
Oh,
And that was my talk with Zachary, aka Wee Zachary P. I want to thank him again for coming on our program, and to you, good listener watcher, for watching. Be sure to go back and rewatch his videos. You'll find something new each time. I mean, I watched one at least 5 or 6 times, and it's like, where's Waldo? You always find something silly, something new. He's just doing the good work over there. Make sure to give his YouTube channel a subscribe, and to this one if you're feeling generous. Also, if you really enjoy his work as much as I do, which you should, go over to his Patreon and throw the young man some bones. Let's get him out of that day job, huh? How about that? How about we do that? How about we all just go over there and give him money? Can we do that? We should. He's worth it. Let's get him to full-time animation, baby. Come on. Also like to give a shout out to the one and only King Supreme for supplying our show with the wonderful beats that you have heard all throughout. And with that, I think that pretty much wraps up our dive here tonight. Thanks again. See you soon. I'd like to sign off from the Roz Talks Manifesto, as I always like to do. Item 15, law. If you want better media, go make it. Good night.
Con aye, sir.
Con, ring up to all stop and ring for patrol client.
Aye, aye, sir. Helm, all stop.
All stop, aye.